It's your favorite girl back again with another video or whatever. Back to back. Don't expect this because look, we all know I don't have a set schedule. I just upload when I feel like it because it's not like I'm making money off of it. So anyway, I'm just gonna hop into this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Netflix movie called Fatal Affair. So basically the movie kind of starts off. Dang, how did the movie start off? I just watched it. This is embarrassing. The movie starts off with like this woman and this dude. They like having, intimate relations or whatever in this nice ass living room. And so she goes to go do something. Then she comes back and the dude's gone. And then, it's all dark and she's like, Travis. And then lo and behold, she finds Travis in a bathtub and he did. And then it cuts to, I guess, like a present day type thing. And the main character, her name is Ellie. I think she's like an attorney. And she has her own like law firm or whatever. And her and her husband Marcus, they live on this this beautiful beach house. Like, that's one of my dreams, is to own a beach house. Like, oh my god, can you just imagine just sitting, like, staring at the ocean, sitting on the sand, looking up at the stars, and anyway. That would be so cool. But they live in this beautiful beach house. And like, basically you could tell like the marriage isn't really like up to par. They've been married for 20 years. So I guess it's kind of to start getting dead or whatever. Like, she doesn't feel as she did in the beginning of the marriage. And then they, at her firm, they like hired this, at her old firm before she got her own, they hired a tech consultant, which just happened to be this dude named David, who she knew back in college. And obviously there's some underlying tension, sexual tension there, because David clearly shows signs that he likes her, tells her she's the most beautiful girl, oh, you look good, let's go out for drinks. And she's like, oh no, I'm married. But then her friend ended up wanting to like meet them up for drinks, and then she canceled. And then it ended up just being Ellie and David, and then they get together, and they're all talking about, oh, how come I didn't date you, didn't look that good when I saw you in college. And basically they both like giving off and reciprocating the energy that they like each other. And then Ellie was kind of talking about her marriage, and then David was like, well, if you were married to me, you would never have to worry about being next to a stranger. And then they almost did it in the bathroom, but then Ellie's like, no, I'm married, I have to go home. So then I set off a whole chain of events where David was basically stalking her, and he's like, like, I waited for you for so long, and then he starts dating her best friend Courtney, so he can see like the layout of his house. And then also when Courtney was invited over to dinner, she brought David. You basically come to find out that he's a hacker. So that immediately was like red flags for me, because I was like, okay, well, if he's a hacker, that means, and y'all live on this beautiful property with all these cameras and things, that was like, ding, he's gonna be trying to hack into your cameras and your things like that. So that was a no-brainer. And all these events started occurring, and it's just, look, this movie, it was good. It was like any other movie you've seen. If you've seen like one movie with like, oh, these hacker types and this dude who's madly in love with the main character, how it ends and stuff like that. But it was suspenseful. It was very, oh my god, very kind of predictable. It wasn't anything new, and it wasn't nothing you haven't seen on Lifetime, like, seriously. But I watched the film. I support Black entertainment. It's it is what it is. So, that's just my take on it. It was a really good film. I mean, you check it out, it definitely will hold your attention, get you through an hour and a half. If you're like bored and don't know what to do, you can watch Fatal Affair. And I mean, I haven't seen any reviews, but some people were saying that just from like, I guess, Facebook posting and stuff, I've seen people be like, oh, I didn't really like it. I didn't like it. I mean, it was all right. It was good. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like cheesy or anything. It's just, it's just a fucking movie. Support it. Anyway, I'm out of here.